Hey everyone. So look, this is story time. This is when I get to tell you about some interesting experience in my life. So let me tell you about a time where me and my friends were hanging out. I was young. I had kind of grew up kind of fast, and I always had older friends. Always had older friends. So one particular time, I had two female friends that were always like would consider my friends. I really didn't like meeting too many new people, but we always had like some type of male friends. And so these we were hanging out one time back in the days. I used to, be young, did a whole lot of things that other people do, like party, smoke. Let me just be real, okay? So I used to smoke, drink underage, all that type of stuff. And not saying that that's good at all, but I got to be honest and be real and be authentic with you guys. So yes, I used to party, smoke, drink, and I had older friends. The girls we used to lie about our age and stuff for the most part. We said we're a couple of years older, and so it was normal. It was a normal thing. Okay, I'm not gonna go on and on about that, but it was a normal thing. And so we had got in the car and rolled out and partied a little bit, like the usual. We drank a little bit, smoked a little bit, and then it was time. One of my friends got too loaded, so one of the guy friends was like, "Oh, it's a party going on or whatever," because coming from the city I was coming from, everything was always live. So I got to tell you about the city I was from. So in Pasadena, California, everything is always was live. Like we always had. You see, I'm smiling thinking about it. We always had a good time. We all small city, so everybody knew each other, and we all just knew how to get along. And so one particular time, we had a DJ friend, and this DJ friend was a very, very, very. He is a very, very good DJ, and we happened to like whenever he had a party, people always wanted to go because his parties was the livest. So they're like, "Oh, such and such is having a party tonight." We're like, "Oh, okay, well we need to go." Um, I believe it was his party. It was or somebody else's party, but anyway, it was somebody we knew. So we were going to go to the party. But my friend, one of my friends, female friends, she was too loaded from partying from the last little bit of partying we were just doing. So we was like, "Let's go to the beach." There's like, "What you want to do?" Because she too loaded to go into the party, and we really don't feel like going in there. What you want to do? He's like, "Let's go. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to Malibu." I used to say stupid stuff like, "Let's go to Malibu." Okay, we're all the way in Pasadena. Okay, well, let's go to Malibu. So we decide to pack up and go. And we weren't really no packing up. We was in the car. And we rode out to Malibu. Okay. Now, when we got out there, the weather, this was a disaster from the get because the one that was liking on me, he got out the car and his money, he had money in his lap. We were told we was kind of lit, and the money just blew in the wind. Like, so we was like, oh, when we got to Malibu, the winds were strong. We was like, this is not a good, and the weed blew. Like, this is not a good ass trip already. And then we're like, okay, we're still gonna go up a little bit or whatever. Now we're from Pasadena, so we didn't understand things worked in Malibu. It was nighttime, by the way. I should have mentioned that. So it was like it was being cool. Like I don't even think it was summertime no more. But it was like kind of cold. It was cold out there. Um, but we not by the coast like in Pasadena, so we ain't knowing the wind is gonna pick up like it wasn't that windy down there. It's a mess over there. Oh, and then we don't know how it's like situated, like how it's off a cliff because it's dark outside. Okay, we didn't know how the road was. Okay, we're not from a coastal area, and next thing you know, like we park on the side of a mountain, like because I guess that was PCH. It had to be, but it was the mountain was on the right hand side. Okay, so we park on the side of the mountain. We lit. It was so beautiful out there, y'all. It was so so beautiful. The stars look so close. I guess we was up in elevation. Hold on, go ahead, get it tight because I feel so ignorant even telling the story. So the stars were so close and so bright, it was so beautiful. And then one of them, that one friend, she loaded in the back. So she can't get out the car. She back there. But um the other friend, she goes and she walks across the road. So here's the side of the mountain. Again, you that know Malibu, you understand this, okay? We're on the side of that mountain, then there's the road, right? And then it's like a little bit of sand and look like right there, okay? I went in the daytime road pass, and that's getting lost on the freeway. I think in Ventura or something. And that's how I knew that we was in danger after the fact. Or I seen it on the news the next day. I'm like, damn, we was on stuff like that. But anyways, what's up? You got boo boo? Oh, that's not okay. I'm about to change that. I'm about to be done. Ain't that funny? So um so she walks and she sits in the dirt, right? But we can see a light flashing way out. We don't see nothing under, right? So we see a light going like this, after. And we like, ooh, who is that? We ignorant, right? We're like, ooh, who is that? Is that Michael Myers? Oh, somebody gonna come get us, right? So she like, oh no, let me move. Now she see the light doing like this. It looked like it's a distance away though, and it's doing this. She like, somebody down there. Oh my God, they're gonna come get me. Oh my God. So it made us go back and get in the car. Now next thing you know, the police roll up on us, get right behind the car. We like, oh my God. We got open containers. We got all this, all that. We got all this, all that in the car, right? We realized, wait, I'm going to tell the story how it was first. So, because we walked right over there too. When she walked over there in the sand or in the dirt, the sand, not the dirt, but in the sand, she happened to sit and stop at the right spot. She didn't try to walk no further. This is what saved her life. Okay. She didn't try to walk no further. She was lit. Something told her to sit her butt down right there. She did not go further. So we saw the man from this now knowing that we was at the top and the man was down there actually at the beach. Like he was down there. It's a cliff right there. We didn't know that. So as the man is flashing the light and all that, so we go back into the car because like, oh, Michael Myers is coming. He's coming towards us. So we get back into the car and then the police come. We were in an SUV, by the way. And then the police come park right by the tire. Park right behind us. So he's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. He said, when the driver said, you know what? When as soon as the officer gets to the rear tire, I'm going to speed off and go. Like, we was going to chance it. We was going to be in trouble. Like I said, we had open containers and everything. We were underage. I would say that part. Okay, so what we do, as soon as he got to that back tire, he turned around. And we was out of there. Thank God the cop did not follow us. But that's my story about my friend was falling off the cliff. So the next day I actually seen the news, and it was probably Dallas rains and somebody talking about what the weather was going to be like in Malibu. And I realized, like, oh my gosh, that little part right there, like some cars park right there just to look over and park and look over the cliff, or a little turnaround spot. We was going to be in so much trouble. If we would have went over that, she would have went over that cliff. How was I going to tell that to her mom? Well, anyways, that's it. That's my story for the night. Till next time.